Here's the thing about individualism is I think that we are disrespecting the life cycle by saying that this is individualism and egocentric, because the thing about it is that you are supposed to live your life in phases, and part of the phases is thinking about yourself and having a period of time where you are selfish and you learn about yourself, so that way you can go back into society and function for the group. But unless you understand your needs, unless you understand what taking care of yourself means, you can't function for society. That is actually the whole point. Until you know you cannot be a part of society. So if you think about school systems, we're fucking up so bad by teaching kids about society and how they can put themselves into society before they ever know anything about themselves. If they can't regulate their emotions, if they don't understand their feelings, if they don't get their thoughts, how are they ever going to communicate? How are they ever going to have healthy relationships? How are they ever actually going to function in society? That's the whole point. Is, do you want that forever? Do you want an egocentric person forever? No. But there is a section of someone's life that needs to be about figuring out themselves. Quite frankly, it should be years 1 through 18, 1 through 25, if you will. Like, yeah, you're going to learn about relationships along the way within those, but you should be figuring out yourself the first quarter of your life. So that way, the rest of it, you're genuinely contributing to society in a positive way instead of an egocentric way. I actually would argue that right now, because we don't understand ourselves, we are heavier in the ego. We never made it out of the ego because we never even understood that we were supposed to understand ourselves. That's where we are at. And that's what needs to be fixed. So it's not that you're supposed to be egocentric for the rest of your life. It's supposed to be that you go so far inward that you can now live from overflow, if that makes sense.